Today I've got a super fun video planned where we restore this beautiful Louis XV commode that we bought here in France just a few days ago for the measly sum of 225 euros. Now, looks can be deceiving. This isn't what we call an original antique. This is actually a mid-1900 remake. It was really popular to remake this style of furniture in the mid-1900s in France, but I wouldn't exactly call this mass-produced because this would be made by hand, of course, somewhere in France, and very high quality, by the way. We'll get into all of that in just a moment, but I just wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to put this in my 15 grand house once it's beautifully restored and once the house is renovated. And by the way, for anyone curious, we will be heading to the 15 grand house that's being renovated in rural France tomorrow. But for now, let's restore this beautiful commode. The first thing we have to fix is this loose handle on the bottom drawer. Can you see that? That would just drive me absolutely mad. Now, these handles are secured in place by tiny little tacks. So the two bottom ones have simply come loose. So all I have to do is use a lovely little tack hammer to hammer them back into place. Very carefully, of course, to not damage the handle or the precious marquetry. Let's give it a go. And just like that, it's fixed. Now the next step is to tackle the main issue that we have with this commode, and that is the colour. This isn't the original colour, it's been stained, so it's a very kind of almost red looking colour, and yeah, we want it to get back to its natural beauty and bring out the beautiful marquetry that's all over this wonderful commode. And what's more, originally these would have been nice and shiny, the brass handles and the brass details on the corner, but my best friend Bilbo Baggins did say to leave all of the brass as it is because it gives it a bit more age, if that makes sense. And I kind of tend to agree with him. Let me know in the comment section, should I make these nice and shiny and brand new, or should we leave it looking a bit more old? But in any case, we're definitely gonna get it back to its original colour. And to do that, let me show you what we've got. So we have some white spirit. This is ideal for removing stains and diluting paint. So hopefully it will work on the stain that's been put on this beautiful piece without removing the varnish, the original varnish. We also have acetone if the white spirit is not enough. However, acetone does dissolve varnish and glues, so I'm a bit worried to use it on this beautiful commode. And of course, we have some cloths, nice new cloths. There you go. Let's get to work. So the first thing we're going to do is make a little test patch here and see how the white spirit, there it is, reacts with the stain. Just putting a tiny bit on, gently rubbing it to see what happens. Oh no, not much seems to be happening. Oh no. Let's try rubbing a bit harder. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm going to have to use the acetone. So the white spirit doesn't seem to have done anything at all. So we're gonna have a little dabble with the acetone. Oh wow, look at the difference there. Yep, it definitely works. You can clearly see the acetone works very well. I used it there as well. And yeah, that's what we're going to be going with, the acetone. So let's take out the drawers, take off the marble top and get to work. Well, I must admit, the difference between the drawers that haven't been done yet and the framework itself, which I've been scrubbing away on like there's no tomorrow, becomes quite evident, doesn't it? You know, the people who stained this, I wonder what was going through their head, because the original look is so much better than this red tone. I don't get it. Why did they do that? But anyway, it's definitely going to need varnishing afterwards, which I don't have, but that's fine. We can revisit this at another time. I'm just eager to finish off what we've started. Let's crack on. Someone else says that. I found the trick is to really soak it. Soak the rag. Get as much on there as possible. Here we are, everyone. Let me just scoot around, skedaddle. there we go. What do you think? I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I can't believe the result. It's come out brilliant, hasn't it? After removing that red stain, we have uncovered a beautiful two-tone pattern on the drawers and on the side as well. Why would you want to cover that up? I don't know. It's baffling to me. And why stain the brass accents and handles as well? I just don't know. But anyway, that doesn't matter because as I was going over the whole piece, I gently rubbed the handles and the accents naturally as well. And they've got a little bit more of a shine to them. So they look good, but they're still nice and dark, which means they are very much still looking old, which is important. We don't want it to look too new, do we? But I do think during the process of using the acetone, as I had to scrub much harder than I initially thought, I've definitely removed the original varnish as well. So it could do with a bit of a varnish to really bring out a nice natural shine, which it would have had when it was first made. And remember, that's the goal with this piece, is to bring it back to how it looked when it was made many, many years ago. So yeah, we're on the way. We're 99% done. That wax was definitely more stubborn than I expected, but I'd love to get your thoughts in the comment section. Have I improved it? Have I made it absolutely terrible and ruined the piece forever? You can let me know. Personally, I think it doesn't look too bad. In fact, I think it looks fantastic and I'm thrilled with the result. Yeah, there you have it. Can't wait to put this in one of the bedrooms of the 15 grand house that's being renovated in rural France. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah, we're going there tomorrow, the 15 grand house. I'm going to bring you there tomorrow and show you the incredible update that's happened that you haven't seen yet. There's been a huge amount of progress. Can't wait for you to see it. What's more, we are obviously going to be working in the 15 grand house in the coming days and weeks. So I can't wait for you to see that. More daily videos to come. Also, I'm going on another antique shopping trip. So everything's happening in quick succession. Really hope you're enjoying these daily videos. They are sometimes a bit of a challenge to get out. So your feedback is very much welcome. And I do appreciate all those words of encouragement in the comment section. So thank you so much. And on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you now. And just chill here and relax. And ponder life with my lovely French commode. Bye for now.